What you're looking at isn't just an airplane. It's 8,000 square feet of airborne luxury that burns through 13,000 gallons of fuel every hour. That's more fuel in one trip than your car will use in 10 years. So let's dive right into it. The cabin. The standard Boeing 747 is already massive, but these dimensions take on new meaning when you're not sharing with hundreds of other travelers. We're talking about a main cabin that stretches 186 feet in length, longer than the Wright brothers' first flight. The width spans 19 feet, and the ceiling height allows even NBA players to walk comfortably. As we enter, the first thing that strikes you is the grand entrance hall with 20-foot ceilings, featuring a sweeping circular staircase connecting the main deck to the upper level. The marble flooring, yes, real marble, specially treated to minimize weight, creates an immediate sense that you've entered somewhere special. Look up and you'll see a custom chandelier made from aircraft-grade materials that won't shatter during turbulence. Everything here serves a dual purpose: luxury and safety. Moving into the main lounge, you'll find seating for 30 people across several conversation areas. The furniture isn't bolted down like on commercial flights. Instead, specialized locking mechanisms allow the layout to be reconfigured for different events. Each piece costs more than a family sedan and is handcrafted from materials chosen not just for their appearance, but for their weight considerations. The 20-foot-long dining table can seat 18 guests. It's made from a single piece of wood from a 200-year-old tree, preserved and reinforced with carbon fiber. For entertainment, a 130-inch retractable screen descends from the ceiling. The sound system costs over $1 million alone, with speakers hidden throughout the cabin walls. The master bedroom suite spans 500 square feet, larger than many New York apartments. The king-sized bed seems impossible on an aircraft, but engineering makes it work. The mattress itself costs $70,000, custom designed to provide perfect support during flight while meeting stringent fire safety regulations. The ensuite bathroom features a full-sized shower with water pressure that would make ground-based hotels jealous. The bathroom fixtures are gold-plated, not for show, but because gold doesn't corrode at high altitudes like other metals might. Adjacent to the master suite are 4 guest bedrooms, each with private bathrooms. For long-haul flights, up to 12 guests can sleep comfortably in proper beds. The aircraft features a fully equipped medical room with emergency equipment that rivals some rural hospitals. What about connectivity? The jet features a custom communication system costing $12 million that provides better internet at 40,000 feet than most people have in their homes. The cockpit. The flight deck represents the pinnacle of aviation technology, upgraded beyond even the latest commercial versions. 4 crew members operate this aerial palace: 2 pilots, a flight engineer, and a communications specialist. Each seat costs more than $100,000, designed for comfort during flights that can stretch beyond 18 hours. The instrument panel features 15 displays providing real-time data on every aspect of the aircraft's performance. The heads-up display alone costs $3 million, allowing pilots to monitor flight information while keeping their eyes on the horizon. Weather radar systems can detect turbulence up to 300 miles ahead, allowing pilots to adjust course for passenger comfort. The aircraft's flight management computers can automatically plot the most efficient route between any 2 points on Earth. Security systems include biometric access controls and encrypted communications channels. The exact capabilities remain classified, but industry experts suggest they match or exceed military standards for heads of state. Engine and performance. 4 General Electric NX 2B engines deliver more than 266,000 pounds of thrust combined. Each engine costs $28 million and delivers efficiency improvements of 15% over previous generations. These technological marvels push this modified 747 to a maximum cruising speed of 570 miles per hour. The range is where this aircraft truly separates itself from the pack. With a full fuel load, This private 747 can fly 9,500 miles without stopping. That's enough to fly from New York to Tokyo and still have 2 hours of fuel in reserve. The aircraft climbs to its cruising altitude of 43,000 feet in just 25 minutes, significantly faster than its commercial counterparts. At this altitude, the air is thinner, allowing for greater fuel efficiency and smoother flight above most weather systems. The noise level inside the cabin registers at just 48 decibels, quieter than a suburban living room. This is achieved through extensive sound dampening materials layered throughout the fuselage. Even seated directly beside the engines, conversation remains effortless. Cabin pressurization maintains an altitude feeling of just 4,000 feet, compared to 8,000 feet on commercial aircraft. This higher pressure means more oxygen in the blood, reducing fatigue and jet lag. Combined with an advanced air filtration system that replaces the entire cabin air volume every 2 minutes, passengers arrive feeling refreshed rather than depleted. 27 sensors continuously monitor aircraft movement, making minute adjustments to control surfaces that passengers never notice. Even in moderate turbulence, the cabin remains remarkably stable, more like a gentle rocking than the drops and bumps commercial passengers endure. For takeoff and landing, automated systems assist the pilots in achieving the perfect approach angle and touchdown pressure. The landing gear features 300 individual components that work together to absorb impact, transforming what would be a noticeable thud into a gentle kiss with the runway. The price: $600 million. That's just the beginning. Annually, the owner spends approximately $28 million just keeping this aircraft operational. That breaks down to about $77,000 per day, whether the jet flies or sits in a hangar. Fuel costs alone reach $8 million annually for an owner flying about 400 hours per year. Each flight hour burns approximately 3,500 gallons of jet fuel. The flight crew costs another $4 million annually in salaries and training. Maintenance adds another $6 million, with specialized technicians performing more than 9,000 hours of preventative maintenance annually. Insurance? $2 million per year for hull coverage alone, plus liability premiums that vary based on passenger manifest and flight routes. For those unwilling to commit to ownership, charter options exist at a price. Chartering this level of Boeing 747 costs between $25,000 and $40,000 per hour. A transatlantic flight easily exceeds $300,000 one way. Even among the ultra-wealthy, outright ownership of such aircraft remains rare. Just 7 privately owned Boeing 747 jets exist in the world today. The waitlist for new builds stretches 3 years, assuming Boeing accepts your order at all. Not everyone with money qualifies for ownership in the eyes of manufacturers.